I am Farida. In today's video, this TBR bowl is going to be choosing my reads for the week. I only have 5 books on my physical TBR, so there's not a lot to choose from. But let's pick the very first book now. Okay, I've got one. Let's see what it is. Oh, oh, it fell back in the bowl. Me too, you guys. Or not. Okay, let's pick another one. The previous one fell back in the bowl. Oh, The Reluctant Vampire Queen. Okay, so we'll be reading The Reluctant Vampire Queen first, I guess. Um, The Reluctant Vampire Queen by Joe Simons is basically like a. This is the type of book I would read when I was like in secondary school, so I'm actually excited to get into it. It's about the girl who, on a random day, gets offered to be a vampire. So let's start reading. It's only been a few hours, but I'm done reading The Reluctant Vampire Queen by Joe Simons already, which makes sense because it's a book for teenagers. The book is about Mo, a 15-year-old determined, studious, nerdy girl who, on a random day, gets told that she's the chosen one and that she's the next vampire queen. Mo doesn't take the news well, and we basically follow her journey through acceptance of being the vampire queen. Very fun, light-hearted read. I would recommend even if you're not a teenager because it's just a funny, humorous palate cleanser, I guess. Very nice. Now that we're done with this book, though, it's time to choose the next. So the TBR bowl is making a comeback. Uh, okay, I think I have something. Let's. Oh, my next read is The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. I'm thinking yes. This is going to be my next book. It's by the same author who wrote Me Before You, which is it's a very devastating read. So I'm not sure if I should expect the same from this book. I'm hoping it's not too sad because I don't think I'm in the mood for a sad book. But I think I'm going to enjoy this. Let's get into The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes next. I should have expected that Jojo Moyes would make me sob. Set in 1937, the small town of Bellevue gets introduced to the WPA Osback Librarian Program, which is basically a program where volunteers, primarily women, distribute books to rural neighborhoods where otherwise they would not have access to such literature. As expected, the town of Belleville is against the program, but regardless, a group of women volunteer and they start their little library. And of course, they run into some setbacks, primarily egotistical men and the rural people's pride. But regardless, they forge through it all through the power of female friendship and the magic of literature. The Giver of Stars is a truly splendid story. I wholeheartedly recommend this book to literally everybody. I think everybody needs to read this book at least once in their life. It was just such an enchanting book. I thoroughly enjoyed every second that I spent reading this book, and I am glad that I even came across it. It was. it's- I have no words for how good the book was. I really do not. It is time to choose our next book from the TBR bowl. Let's see what we get this time. Okay, we have something. Oh, okay. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins is going to be my next read. This is a very popular book. Most people who love thrillers have heard of it or read the book, so I'm excited to get into it. It's basically about the girl who always passes the same route on her train ride, and then one day she sees something happen in the house that she always sees on her route, and she gets to be more than just the girl on the train. So I'm excited to get into this. Let's see how it goes. I finished reading The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins yesterday, and I must say I was not impressed. Unfortunately, this book fell flat for me. The entire premise is about this girl who takes the same train every single day and passes the same route. And on this route, she has a fixation on a specific house, and she just kind of people watches, but in an obsessive manner. She sees this couple in this house and she makes up personalities for them, and she assumes that they have a happy house, and she just kind of like projects onto them. And when one of the people in that house goes missing, she becomes obsessive and tries to insert herself into the investigation, and she thinks she's helping basically. But the writing was very good, it was very captivating, but I think the plot was the problem. Even though it sounds like a very good plot, it just didn't do it for me. This is a mystery thriller. In a thriller, you expect a plot twist, you expect a shocking reveal. I did not get that in this book, and I was disappointed. I just expected so much more. Maybe if I had gone into it a little bit more, I don't know. I don't think I was expecting too much actually, because it's a thriller. In a thriller, you want a shocking reveal, and I didn't get that. So that kind of just made the book fall flat for me. Overall, I think it's a very good book. I think the premise is interesting. I think anybody would enjoy reading it. But if you're going into it looking for a shocking review, you're going into it looking for plot twist upon plot twist, you're not going to get that in this book. You're not going to get that in this book. So it was still a good read. It was an enjoyable read. I didn't regret reading it. I think the writing style was very good. I think the plot was very good as well. Like, it's an interesting, intriguing premise, but it just did not quite land with me. So this book is a 3-star read for me. It was good, it just wasn't anything to really write home about. That brings us to the end of today's video. I read 3 books. I hope you enjoyed reading them with me. I've been really enjoying making reading vlogs these days. I hope you enjoy watching them. You can also comment down below whatever it is that you want me to film. I plan on making more reading vlogs. I've just been really, really enjoying them. So I hope you're enjoying them too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.